Menu narration option is set to off.
In October, the Eagles lost the blowout in their previous matchup against the Cowboys. Can Dallas finish the sweep? The answer comes your way next on Madden NFL 22.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D, as their guys will do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. Hello again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn, joined as always by Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Cowboy team entering play. They've been playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. He's brought down after a very nice game. That last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000, and Troy Aikman, he was about winning, because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to, he had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it nowadays, his numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. That's 4. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
What's the deal, Rob?
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that, because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Right there.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Maurice Hurst, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Lance now on first down. That's caught by the big tight end. Dallas got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met earlier in the year in Arlington with the Cowboys winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. You get very ready for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Lance now to throw. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and his throw is going to be incomplete.
You definitely would have liked to hit on that one, because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a play fake. Lance. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing his Lance on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. And they'll go for it. Lance. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 5-3, their record at the halfway point. And you have to imagine that there are folks saying, hey, if we do that again in the second half, we're 10-6 and we're a playoff team.
I do think, though, that they have a couple things working against them. And number one, the schedule, that's going to toughen up a bit because they've got some division games down the stretch, and those are always difficult. Number two, you know they've got to stay healthy. That's the key to getting to the playoffs and winning in the playoffs. But they've got a shot at it. This is a good football team.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
6 yards there on the keeper at second down. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Go, go! I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed. They wound up getting big yards on that play.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. These two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Muscles him off. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 19. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 1st and goal from the 6.
Mike's 15! Mike's 15! Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Gabe Neighbors, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. And boy, that was a heavy set. I think they have 3 tight ends out there. The fullback, you knew what kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you can just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And you get a look at the final readout on air distance, according to Next Gen Stats. Good with a PAT, and we are tied here in the second quarter. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Dallas offense set for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Touchdown, defense.
Watch 15. Watch 15.
First down, Prescott. That is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ballgame or into the lead. In these situations, I remember Palmer, the quarterback once, where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, spark.
So far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now.
On play action, Lance.
They'll roll him out right.
And they'll go back to Smith. This time it's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Play action, now it's Lance.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incomplete. That should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lance again.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Lance. Oh, he's going to go for it all.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Chase Claypool,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. That time a 6-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Meanwhile, Dak's throw there complete to Myers.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
I got 15. I got
To throw again on second down. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. They got his man complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. Stays on his feet. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Prescott from the gun. And it's caught. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. So we're at halftime. Okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Remember on their last drive, they had that pass play for a touchdown. And here they come out firing again. This play's not quite as good in the end result, but still good enough for a quick first down.
The first down carry by Elliott. Able to power through. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good forceful run, and it demonstrates why you've got to put your body on a runner when you're trying to tackle him. If you just go in there and just try and get him down with arm tackles, usually doesn't work very well. And we saw on that play, they'll run right through those attempted plays.
And they'll be inside the 35 line, the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. No problem there on the extra point. It is now 21-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. Here's Tate to return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Now, last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now in this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Get the quarterback some time.
See what happens. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Lance going to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch. but the defenders were there and couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that is incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Randy Gregory able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, here's what having that goalie sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Flush to his right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second down now. It's Sanders. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now they'll throw with Lance. And this one is incomplete.
Well, when you get a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a carry for Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Working from the gun, Lance. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Lance and company going on 4th down. To the left side, it's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red
red zone now. They'll look to throw. And quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Shrugs it off. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. The Cowboys on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got to these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
106 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
In his own end zone, it's Lance.
Over the middle, complete. It's Fuller. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw, it's Lance.
Got a man complete. It's Fuller again.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating, there he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense, exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense are saying go right ahead with those. Off of play action, here's Lance. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Now a play fake. Lance rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Sanders, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie.
This is my role, baby.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Taken in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So Dak and the Cowboys down 28-21, 43 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Dak. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. To throw, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter.